Om Shanti, good morning. So today is 3rd of June 2026 and we will be reading the Murli of 13th February 1991. So this Murli is on the day of Shivratri when all the children have come together to celebrate birthday with Baba. So we will be reading this Murli in 2 days, today and tomorrow. And even today, majority part of the Murli would be focusing on the importance of Shivratri, and after that Baba then focuses on world transformation. So nice Murli, I think it would be a good revision for all of us about Shivratri, how father sees this festival, the meeting of children and father. And yeah, of course we always have learnings from every Murli. So let's start reading today's Murli. The method to bring about intensity in world transformation is to use the power of concentration and have a constant and stable stage. So, in order to bring intensity of world transformation, we will need to have constant and stable stage, which will increase concentration power. Baba says, today the father, the resident of the faraway land, has come to give greetings for the meeting to his children from faraway lands and from this land. That is like Bharat and abroad. All of you have come from the faraway land, and the Father has also come from faraway land. The children have come to give greetings to the Father, and the Father gives multimillion times greeting to the children. To celebrate means to become the same. In the world outside, they just celebrate, whereas the Father celebrates and makes you the same. All you children, whether you are personally in front of Baba in the corporeal form or personally in front of Baba in the subtle form, all the children in different corners of the world are celebrating the birthday of the Father, which is as valuable as diamonds. Bab Dada is also giving multi-million times congratulations for a diamond birthday to the children who are in front of him in the subtle form. By celebrating this birthday of the great incarnation, you children have yourselves become as valuable as diamonds. This is known as celebrating, that is, of becoming the same. A star of becoming multi-million times fortunate is shining on the forehead of every child. By continually celebrating, you have become fortunate for all time. No one celebrates such a unique birthday throughout the whole cycle. Even though they celebrate the birthday of great souls, these great souls do not make great the ones who are celebrating. Only at this confluence do you children become great by celebrating the birthday of God. So Baba is firstly telling that we all have come from far away lands, similar to what Baba has come from, and he is giving multi-million time greetings to all the children. Mm. The important thing Baba highlighting is while Baba is celebrating, he is making us the same. Outside, probably they just celebrate the birthday of some VIP or some elite person, but they don't become the same. So Baba says that you yourselves become as valuable as diamonds, just like Baba is one. So this specific thing is called as celebrating. So when we use the word celebration, we probably think in terms of just wishing or bursting crackers or having some good food, good time, chilling out, music, party. But for Baba, celebration is becoming the same. So, in other words, probably reflecting how much is the gap for me to become equal to Father. And on this day, just overcoming those gaps because He wants us to become the same. So, the definition of celebration Baba has changed here, not the definition which we probably use in normal terms. So, Baba says, a star of becoming multi-million times fortunate is shining on the forehead of every child. By continually celebrating, you have become fortunate for all time. So celebration is also not just 1 second or one time event. Baba wants us to continually celebrate. No one celebrates such a unique birthday throughout the whole cycle. Hmm? So as mentioned, the definition of celebration is only different for us, at least in Kali Yuga. And even for other yugs, no one would dare think of becoming equal to the Father because they don't know Him that way. So that is why Baba is mentioning no one celebrates such a unique birthday throughout the whole cycle. Even though they celebrate the birthday of great souls, those great souls do not make great the ones who are celebrating. Only at this conference do you children become great by celebrating the birthday of God. It's such a nice concept. Just by celebrating birthday of God, we become great. No other celebration probably will make us that great. For example, if India wins any cricket match, people celebrate, but probably they lose money in bursting crackers or celebration. They may get a temporary joy, but beyond that, they'd get nothing. They might not even get the cup, which probably Indian team would be getting. So here, just by celebrating the birthday of God itself makes the children great. You become the most elevated souls of all. You make your life as valuable as diamonds so that you play with diamonds and jewels for many births. So Baba is qualifying what's that great. Great is not in terms of just feeling great. Of course, that is one aspect. But Baba is telling that our life is so as valuable as diamonds that even we play with diamonds and jewels for many births. And these are not just diamonds and jewels in subtle form or in terms of virtues. These are the real diamonds and jewels which we would be playing for so many births. Baba says, this day is not a memorial of just the father, it is also the birthday of the children because when the father incarnates together with Baba, Brahma Baba, Brahma Dada, the soul that has transformed also incarnates. Bap and Dada both incarnate at the same time. Without Brahmins, Bap Dada cannot establish the Yajna. And this is why Bap Dada and the Brahmin children incarnate at the same time. Mm. So Baba is telling that again the speciality of this birthday is that on this birthday, all the three, Shiv Baba, Brahma Baba, and the children, all of the three incarnates. Again, incarnate, the usage of this word is very different here. Although we are in the same body, we might not take another body like Shiv Baba takes of Brahma, but probably what Baba means to say here is that the the understanding of we being part of confluence age, because the worldly life and the spiritual life is totally different. The worldly life, probably Brahma Baba was Dada Likraj, but now he is termed as Prajapita Brahma. We were not called Brahmins earlier, but with this incarnation, we are called as Brahmins. So, this paradigm shift, a change of ideology, is what Incarnation Baba is referring here. Let's read it again. Bab Dada cannot establish the Yajna, and this is why Bab Dada and the Brahmin children incarnate at the same time. So, whose birthday would you say it is? Yours or the father's? It is yours as well, isn't it? You give greetings to the father, and the father gives greeting to you. Why is Shiv Jayanti, that is the birthday of God, known as the Great Shiv Ratri, night of the Shiva? It is not called just Shivratri because it is not called just Shivratri, but it is called the Great Shivratri because on this day of incarnation, Shiva, the father, Brahma Dada, and the Brahmins have the thought of fulfilling a great promise. We will make the world great and elevated with the promise of purity. Especially Adi Dev Brahma, together with his first Brahmin children, became the instruments to fulfill this great promise. So, this is the divine day of making a promise to become great. This is why it is called Mahashivratri, the great night of Shiva. Hmm? So, Baba is telling now he's focusing why it's called Great Shivratri and not just Shivratri. And the answer which he gives is that not only Adidev Brahma, but even the children become instruments to fulfill the great promise. He has connected the word great with the promise. And what is the promise? Promise is to become great. This is why it is called Mahashivratri, the great night of Shiva. In remembrance of this great promise that you Brahmin children made, even up until today, devotees take a vow. This great birthday is the birthday to make a promise. On the one hand, it is the birthday of being revealed. On the other hand, it is the birthday of making a promise. Interesting. One hand, it's the birthday of being revealed, and on the other hand, it is the birthday of making a promise. All of you who become the instruments in the beginning are the first jewels who emerged with Adidev, the first deity, the practical, visible fruit of your, that is the few souls of the beginning, promise is that all of you, everyone now, become elevate, become revealed. Look how you had gone into the different corners. You went into far corners, but the father found his children who are as valuable as diamonds, but hidden by the dirt. Now, you, the holiest and the highest diamonds, are sparkling in the corners of the world. So, this is the fruit of the birthday of God and of your promise. All of you, everywhere, even now, make a promise in front of Shiv Baba's flag. Do you not? You also continue with this method, with the system of the beginning. The birth of God is also known as Shivratri. Night means darkness. At night, people or objects are not visible as they truly are. Even though they are there, they cannot be seen. Before the Father incarnated, you were not able to see or know yourselves as you truly are. You were not able to see or know the Father. Even though you knew, I am a soul, you were not able to see with the eye of knowledge and experience. Even though you had eyes, you were in darkness. When your eyes do not work properly, you are not able to see clearly. So, you too were in the dark. You were not able to see yourselves. This is why Baba first removes this darkness. Shivratri means to remove darkness and to intensify the light of that which is real. This is why they celebrate it in the name of Shivratri. The methods of the path of devotion are the memorials of your accurate methods. On the one hand, there are the methods of devotion, and on the other hand, there are the accurate methods of the children. Baba is pleased seeing both of them. You people are also pleased, are you not? Knowing that your devotees are so clever in following, even up to even up until their last birth, they continue their methods of devotion. All of this is the wonder of the Father and you in your point form. The saligrams are also worshipped with the Father Shiva. All of you know the importance of the form of the point. This is why up to today devotees still give importance to Shiva. That is the point. They simply know the form of a point. They don't know it in an accurate way, but they know his form is their own way. All of you not only know the Father as the point of light, but together with being a point, he is ocean of the treasures. Together with knowing the point, you also know him as the ocean. This is interesting. While he's point, he's also ocean. Ocean is massive. You know him in both his forms, not just as the point. You know both the forms. By knowing his form as the ocean, you have become master oceans. How many treasures are you filled with? Can you count these? The treasures are countless, plentiful, and imperishable. All of you have become master oceans, have you not? Or do you have to become that now? What will you do after the year of tapasya? Tapasya means that whatever thought you have will be filled with determination. Tapasya means concentration and determination. And so Baba is now coming to the other part of the Murli where he's elaborating tapasya, what exactly it is. He tells tapasya means that whatever thought you have will be fulfilled with determination. Tapasya means concentration and determination. Even now, you have a yogi life. All of you have a yogi life, do you not? Or are you the ones who have yoga for 8 hours, 6 hours, or for some hours? You have a yogi life already. So, why has this year been specially designated as the year of tapasya? You are not tapasya. You're not doing tapasya anyway, are you not? Why has this been designated? Baba sees all the children as yogi souls with the yogi life, and you are in your yogi life. The other life has finished already, having become tired of a life of wandering with sexual pleasures, having become disheartened. You have become yogis after careful consideration. Did you become yogis after careful consideration? Or was it because someone asked you to? How have you become this after having had an experience or simply by hearing other people's experiences? Have you become yogis after experiencing, or did you find that it was very good simply after hearing or seeing? Did you make the contract after seeing, or did you make the contract after hearing about it? You haven't been deceived by anyone, have you? Have you seen very clearly? Check that even now a magic spell has not been cast on you. Have you made the contract with all three eyes open? The intellect is also one eye. The intellect is also an eye. Together with the two physical eyes, have you made the contract with the eye of the intellect open? Are all of you strong? All the children have a very sweet conversation with Baba. You say, Baba, I am yours. I will not go anywhere else. And you like the Jnani and Yogi life very much. However, you then have to tolerate a little in one thing or another. At that time, the mind and intellect come into a little upheaval. How long will this carry on? How will this happen? This is There is this upheaval from time to time. Sometimes it is with the self, sometimes with service, and sometimes with service companions. This upheaval makes a difference in your being constant. The percentage of the power of tolerance sometimes decreases slightly. You are strong, but even strong ones are sometimes shaken by those things. So, the year of tapasya means to pass with 100% in all virtues, all powers, all relationships, and all aspects of nature and sanskars. At the moment, you are pass, but you are not full pass. One is to pass, another is full pass, and the third is to pass with honors. During the year of tapasya, only a few might pass with honors, but everyone can at least pass fully. The easiest method to pass fully is whatever papers come, and papers will come during the year of tapasya. It isn't that they won't come. Pass, so Baba says, whatever papers come, pass them with the consciousness of them being papers. Don't consider the situations to be a situation, but consider it to be a paper. Students don't go into expansion about the test paper and ask, why did this question arise? How has it come? Who has done this? You take the paper with the thought of passing, and so you become, and so you overcome the paper. Pass them with the consciousness of their being papers. You ask, what has happened? How can this happen? When it comes to your weakness, don't think that these things happen. For yourself, you think that these things happen, the much is bound to happen. About others, you think, what have they done? Why did this happen? Consider these things to be papers and pass them with the aim of passing fully. I must pass, I must pass through, and I must remain close to Baba. With this consciousness, you will pass fully. Do you understand? Hmm. So here we'll pause reading the Murli. Let's take a couple of minutes to reflect what we have just gone through, and then we'll start sharing. Shanti. We can start sharing. Bijit bhai, Ami bhai, can you all please help coordinating with the churning? Actually, I might need to leave due to some emergency.
Yeah, sure, Rabbaiji. Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Hi. So this is an interesting Murli. So I see that Baba emphasizes a lot on the Shivaratri, and Baba also mentioned what is Shivaratri. So it's a great promise. Why we call it's a great Shivaratri, Maha Shivaratri, right? So it's because so some of the promise that we have made, Baba says that where we, the promise of becoming pure, to establish the purity in the world, um, or to make the world uh, elevated and the self divine. And another interesting thing that Baba says it is a ratri means night, right? So from night, the darkness to the light. So spiritual ignorance, sorry, the ratri is ignorance, and also the light is light signifies the wisdom, right? So there we have the realization, the self-realization. So from ignorance to wisdom, that is of the realization about the self. So um, so Baba says, so it's a journey from our darkness to the light. So interesting. Yeah. Anyone would like to share any takeaways?
Shanti Bhaiji, Baba also calls us diamonds here, like the stars in the dark sky are not visible at times. We, as diamonds, are also not visible to people, but we would be visible someday. Baba mentions that. At some point, Baba also said children become little impatient and ask questions regarding their yoga as to how long will this last, how long will this occur. So, with respect to this, I had a thought. If you can answer, or maybe Bhaiji will answer tomorrow. Like, confluence age is a great age for everybody. It's a new time for everybody. However, still children think, oh, why, how long, you know? And since Baba also has told it is 100 years, is not that an answer for every Brahmin that it will last from the time it started? Take 100 years from there. Like 2036 is ideally the time when this 100 years would finish and the world should ideally change. But still, children ask about it. At times, Baba also tries to reconcile everybody, pacify everybody, telling that the time will not be shared. But however, this is fixed. So, can somebody share their views on the time here?
Om Shanti, Vijay.
Yeah, Om Shanti, Kirjaben. Yes.
Before I go into what Vinod Bhai said, let me what came for me from the Murli. See this Shivratri, Shiv Jayanti. We have to really understand why it is so special. Because here, for the first time in 5,000 years, Father Shiva comes down, enters Brahma, another incarnation. Otherwise, he was just Dada Lekraj. He enters the body of Dada Lekraj and names him as Brahma. And Brahma, in turn, as we say through the mouth of Brahma, he creates children who are called as Adi Brahmins. That's why we say it's a unique celebration of sometimes two in one. that is God and the children, which Baba always says it's two birthday, but I sometimes feel it's three in one. Shiva, Brahma, as well as the children. It's three in one. Even Brahma, even incarnated. Like you see, Dadi Nirmal Shanta, she'll always say she's got three fathers. One is her Lokik father Brahma, then Parlokik father Shiva, then Avyakt from Baba, Brahma Baba. She'll always say she's got three fathers. So I was even thinking here it should be three in one. Now, just one or two points which was highlighted in this Murli is why it is unique, why this birthday is great. Every time Baba says, you and I celebrate. See, whenever you celebrate the birthday of any great souls, you don't become like them. You don't become like Vivekananda, or you don't become like Paramahamsa. Vivekananda, Paramahamsa is this. You are you, you cannot change. But over here, he incarnates just to make you like him. He wants you to become like you. So that is the first unique thing we have to take over here. Then coming to this diamond birthday, it's not just like as even as Praful Bhai was saying, diamonds are there and all. No, you were shells. You were just worthless as shells. So from there, with this incarnation, you a sparkle is there. You become soul conscious. So a sparkle is there in your body which makes you look like a diamond, like as if there's a shining star in the forehead. That's why this confluence age is also called as diamond age. It's after Iron Age, even though it's confluence, there are so many other names for Sangam Yug. One of it is it's Diamond Age because of this birthday only, we become shells. So as I said, Father incarnates in Brahma and then Brahmin. And this Mahashivratri also, I liked it. Like why it is great, because it is the first time we make a great promise. What is a promise? It's a birthday and a promise. See, Baba didn't say birthday or birthday and a promise. Celebration and a promise. What is the promise? That I will reveal as you have revealed me, Brahma, I will reveal the Father through me to others. This was the thing. Even I had a question which I hope Baiji will answer. Then I'll come to Vinod Bhai's celebration, he said. He said, when India won the cup, they are winning the cup, they are taking the cup, and they are taking it home, they are being paid. But why do we celebrate? We are not as happy as them. But I don't think that should be the feeling there. Just if you see any cricket match, you will see the joy in the faces of each one, because happiness which they get through that match is shared. So celebration is not necessarily that it should always be I am not getting the cup, but that feeling that my team India won it is a feeling which stays in your hearts. So I think that should be the meaning of celebration, not just that, oh, they are celebrating Eid, they are celebrating Diwali, that is their celebration. No, it's a happy feeling because at the end we are all children of one God. So whatever be, see, when India wins the match, they don't say Virat Kohli won the match. They say India won the match. But the happiness which some of the instruments give us make us elated. So I wanted him to know, really give me that feeling why he is saying that it is not the same. Coming to Vinod Bhai, you cannot blame the children. When is it going to come? When is it going to come? Because Baba has been playing these games from 1976. 1976, when it was 40 years, Baba said, now all get prepared for the destruction. Destruction is going to come. And actually, he said there won't be next Diwali also. Again, he did the same in 1986 when it was 50 years. Like really in the Murlis, it was given that and everyone were alert. It was in 1986 after that Nirmala Didi came in the camp. Because that was one more. So he gave us that kind of feeling. Why even? I don't know why. And then again it was 2000. again he gave us the feeling that's okay, that's the end. Because I personally was part of that program where we went around telling 2000 is going to be the end, and we compared it with the pyramids, we compared it with Nostradamus, we compared and all. So children are really not knowing what to do. And now 2017 he goes off and he says, I'm not coming anymore and I'm not going to come. So then what? See, dadis and all, they well know the secret and all. But common children, how do they know? So they will think, yes, he said Brahma is 100 years, even in the scriptures it's written. So till today, does he say 2036 is going to be? We are ourselves doing. So I think the children shouldn't be blamed. Baba is really trying to, sometimes I shouldn't use the word, but he plays with us like that, yes. But now he has used the word, I think it was 2015 or something. He said suddenly, that word and ever ready. That he has often said. But how can we blame the children if they ask such questions? He asks after every Murli, next year, you want me to come? Okay, I'll come. So every time when this happens, even now he is not there, but we are revising his Murli. We are doing all that. So I think the children should be, that concession we should give the children, let them have that question in their minds. Because outside world people are asking. And they think, yeah, Brahma Kumaris have told 2036 will be the birth of a new world. But still they continue with India in 2047, India in that. So what will you think, Vinod Bhai, when you come here surrounded by such things and you are in the Gyan with such things? We are definitely, we are here and there. I think that's what I feel as far as Vinod Bhai's question. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Girija, and hope that answers Vinod Bhai. So another way, see, destruction is happening always. Okay. So I think destruction also means the destruction within the self. Each one of us, as we are on this journey, right, on this effort-making life. So destruction is taking place within us. Old scars, old habits, right? Some of our belief system, all that is getting destroyed, right? And then new system is getting constructed. So destruction is definitely taking place. And if you see the world, there is something or the other place is getting spoiled, right? So slowly, slowly the destruction is taking place. But the number, yes, 100 years, it's been, yeah, Baba said that. But it's something that we'll have to wait and watch how that is going to be. Yes. Whether Baba will leave and return to Parandam, uh, we don't know all that. So I think more than distraction, so our attention should go to constructing ourselves, to go to Satyuga, making ourselves equal to Baba. So that should be our focus. So the timeline, Baba's intention is like Girjaben mentioned, he has to get us equal to him, right? So we have to speed up our effort and then become Sampan Sampurn, become complete like him. So that is why Baba always emphasized to do everything fast, fast.
Bijit bhai, one more thing. See, one Dadi is left, and Dadi Ratan Moini was the last to leave. You must just listen to the message of Dadi, the Bhog message of Dadi Ratan Moini. It was just mind-boggling. We should listen to that. See, all Dadis have gone, senior brothers and all have gone. We call them, they say, Adi Brahmins. So we should think all have gone. So next it means destruction. No, there is one thing which is still left. You and I, we have not finished Baba's task. Just ask in your mind, have I totally become what Baba wants me to become? Am I ready? Then, how many people I have brought? See, in your own house, we are not able to bring them. See, there's so much work. Go and see the devotion which is happening in temples. I will say, Baba, when are you going to bring destruction? Just see, these people are after that. But he was there, is there, will be there. He knows the story. He knows his children will do. That means what? We have to buckle up. We have to do first ourselves. So, how do we do that? That really needs a lovely churning to say, how do we really in this speed up the thing so that we can really fulfill Shiv Baba's dreams. I think this also we are before ask questions, no problem. Your children, you can ask questions to the father. Whether he answers or not, it's not our problem. Ask, but also see, did you do your homework? We are still maybe a little we have gone up. I think we should check ourselves also. That you need some real churning from seniors to find out how do we become what Baba wants us to become.
Yeah, I think that is where tapasya is coming into the picture. So when we focus on our tapasya, right? Tapasya, Baba said, is determination, and tapasya means concentration, right? So when somebody, come up doing something, a project work or a certain task to accomplish, so they give their time, their complete energy for it, right? So they don't, they keep everything else secondary and primarily focus on what the task needs to be done, right? When every Brahmin, realize that and then give more and more attention to their tapasya and give so much importance to the tapasya and have the determined thought that I want to do it no matter what happens, no matter what obstacle comes. And when they have that determination within them and they start doing things right, then definitely transformation will happen. And the yeah, so the revelation and we becoming complete, there is a connection between these two. So when we become complete, then revelation will not take time. So it is just that we have not become complete. That's why the revelation of Baba is also delaying. So when we become complete, when we are full, right, then our action is going to reveal Baba easily. Okay, so Baba is not revealed because we say God has come, but our action is not really has not become like God, right? Or our action is not completely like God now, right? So we have to become like Lakshmi and Narayan in our action, in our face, anything that we do, talk, and all that, right? So when we become like with all qualities like Lakshmi and Narayan, Sambha and Sambhurna, that's when revelation is going to take place. So, okay, so that has a dependency on we becoming complete also. So for that, we need the tapasya. So tapasya to become that determination to focus on what we have to do, only focus on that and then do it, crossing all the obstacles.
Bijit Bhai, I don't know if you have heard this name. We learned it in self-management, the ostrich effect. You know what the ostrich, I'm not able to give you the complete story, but you can Google and search for it. The ostrich, what it does, it's got such a big beak, it goes down in the mud, in the sands and all. It puts its head down. It's so much down, it doesn't see what is happening in the world around, but it has got, a big back. So the back is actually trotting up and the ostrich beak is down. Suddenly, a storm comes. And the ostrich says, nothing will happen to me, I'm deep in the mud. But whatever, a big storm comes and it throws the ostrich away. So that's how it will come. I and you are sitting now and talking about and churning. You and I will just not know. Suddenly everything will just go. Suddenly. And we'll have no time even to leave alone looking for our relatives. Even yourself you can't do. Your house will not be there. You will not know where you have to go. Everything, Baba says, that will happen. If at the end it will happen that suddenly, and Baba gives this in so many Murlis. So imagine Baba when he uses the word suddenly, We are just taking the word at it. I always remember this ostrich example. We'll be just swept. For that, how we have to be to fly. So I just wanted to say that you Google, you will find the meaning of this much more.
Okay, thank you. Any other sharings from anybody?
I actually think that our questions are also allowed to ask here. So I was wondering, Baba himself brought out in the Murli about how children become impatient, Didi here. So I was wondering, uh, in between the fantastic running Murli, this question of children complaining comes up. So I was wondering why children get confused and why Baba keeps assuring us, or probably saying that this would happen. When everything is fixed in 100 years, why would this question has to arise, and why Baba will have to tell this can happen suddenly, and not that it will happen in the way drama it is fixed. So this remains still a mystery. What I understood is uh, we have to become Sampuran. We have to still take so much of tapasya and hard work to change ourselves. That is essential for sure. And it will take its own time, and we should fasten it up, not let it on the time to uh, give us that hints or ideas to change. So I only understood so much that it is about self transformation and overall a collective world transformation. And definitely that takes time. And this concept of 100 years or so, nobody knows. I think that. Thank you. Thank you, Mam Shanti.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that will only be cleared when the time comes, I guess. Okay. So future, we don't know, right? What is going to happen tomorrow, but we will a rough idea will have. We know that it's Satyuga is definitely going to come, but the destruction, how it's going to happen, we don't have a clarity there. So hopefully, things will get um, much more clarity as we move forward in this journey. Yes. All right. I think with the interest of time, let's sit in meditation, let's sit in silence for 1 minute, and then let's end the session for today. Thank you, everyone. So let's remember Baba for 1 minute, and then let's close the session for today. Thank you. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. We'll connect again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, you all have a beautiful day. Om Shanti.